All right. This is my review for Invincible, Season 4, Episode 3. Okay. What I'm going to say is this. This, I feel like this might be, I don't want to say this is the best season, but I do feel like this is the season where maybe the most is happening. I gotta wait to see if this is the best season, depending on how this season finishes, but so much is happening. It's only the third episode. I feel like every episode has been insane. Like every episode is world ending. Every episode, like, and I don't, and I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, I can't believe like this much stuff is happening in this short period of time. I'm like, they need to take a break. They need to catch a breather, and I feel like there's no breaks. There's no breather, and then we have the Viltrumites is an overlooming threat that they're gonna come back at some point. So I don't know what the heck is gonna happen in the series. Like it's just this everything's coming out of all sides. And yeah, out of all sides. What I'll say is these time people, these time bandits or the Flaxons, I did not expect them to have an assault on the city. I did not expect that right now. And I thought that they were done after Omni Man went in there, he basically destroyed the planet. I thought they were gone. Apparently not. So all I'm gonna say about that whole sequence is I did agree, yeah, they probably gotta go in and take them out in their world. But Omni Man already tried that. So but then Robot is stuck there and Monster Girl, like I was not expecting that. Like I was not expecting that. But I like the valiant, I don't want to call it valiant, let's just say sacrifice of one of the Flaxons, where they sacrifice themselves that way because they knew once they go in there they're all gonna be done. But uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that was crazy. I was not expecting Flaxons. I'm not expecting that this early. I did not expect them to even come back. But they're just an interesting threat. The way they age so fast and they have so much years to prepare to destroy them. So we got to see. One thing I want to see is this. I know that some people are creating like machines and stuff to fight Viltrumites, but when I see Mark fight these machines, I want him to destroy them easily. And I know that it's so dumb for me to say that because they made these machines to defeat Omni-Man. But the point is, Mark, if he's going to defeat Viltrumites when he has to fight them, he needs to be able to defeat machines that are, like, I'm not saying that he had all the time in the world to defeat these machines, but the point is, I know we got to keep seeing Mark get beat down at some points. Obviously, he's a lot stronger this season than he is in other seasons, but I want to see him, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like he's still not ready for Viltrumites. He's still not ready. We're in season 4. He's still not ready, and yeah, he's not ready. He's not ready. Like by season 4, I would feel he's ready. He's ready, but the Viltrumites are so strong, and these people who create these weapons, like the Flaxons, they made a machine to destroy Omni Man, and these things are kind of pummeling Mark in a bit, and I'm just like, at least show Mark getting the upper hand at some points with these machines to show us that how strong Mark has become. And I know Mark is strong, but it's just season 4. Mark should be strong enough to defeat these Viltrumites, and it's not saying he didn't. He defeated Conquest. Well, he's still alive, we know. But the point is, that was with a bit of help from Adam Eve. Like, I just don't see. I don't see how Mark is. I don't even see how the series is called Invincible. I don't even see it because I like Mark as a character, but something needs to happen. Something needs to happen. There needs to be some type of switch in his brain that goes off, because I feel like he's stronger than what he's putting out. He fights harder when he's fighting the Viltrumites. I know that for a fact. And I'm not saying I need to see him fight like that when he's fighting humans, but If he's fighting a machine, or he's fighting the Flaxlands, people he knows, or aliens he knows are gonna kill all these humans, he needs to be fighting like he's fighting a Viltrumite and punch through these machines in 1 second. Because Omni-Man, even though it's made, those things are made to defeat Omni-Man, I just feel like he's not fighting at his hardest, and it's annoying me. It's not annoying me, but it's like I want to see Mark shine, and I feel like he's not shining yet. But we'll see. But I feel like in season 4, he needs to be shining. He needs to be like Omni-Man. I don't know. He just needs to. I want to see him destroy something in 1 punch that people think cannot be destroyed. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he needs to be ready for these Viltrumites, but he's not yet, and I want him to be. Anyways, next up, I gotta say, this series makes you scared of the characters because you understand how people are just gone. People get taken out so fast. And in the beginning of this episode, when we see the rock guy, I'm forgetting the rock guy's name, but when we see that rock guy and his family, I was scared. I was a little scared. I was like, dang, like I don't want to see the kid. I don't want to see the wife get taken out like this. And I know some of these people are bad. Some of these people, it's like a lot of people in gray areas, but I did not want to see. This show just has, it takes you places that you don't think they're gonna go, and then they go there, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to see that right now. I don't want to see these people get taken out, especially not the little girl and her mom. But the samurai who had the metal shards going off, I was like, dang, like I was prepared. I was just like, oh man, hopefully this doesn't happen. But yeah, ultimately it didn't happen. But the point is, we got from that scene when we saw that teleportation guy, he was there to help him. I was like, this seems like it may be a ploy. It may be a ploy because the way it happened, it kind of seemed like, it just kind of seemed a little shady, and it was. If you've seen after credits, well, not the after credits, but if you've seen the full episode, now everyone's basically back in charge with the guy, Isotope, I believe what his name is. But yeah, but I forget his name. I don't think his name is Isotope. The guy with the thing on the side of his head. But the point is, he did it so that way he could have everyone back on his terms, you know. But this series is just insane. I can't believe all of this is happening. Like, I feel like everything we're watching is happening in the span of maybe a week, which is insane. It doesn't feel like a lot of time is passing between these events. And then what I'll say is this: I knew. And this will be a spoiler for the episode. Basically, every review is basically a spoiler for the episodes. Because if you're watching a review, you most likely seen the episode. All I'm going to say is this. I knew that Adam and Eve was pregnant. I just knew it. I knew it. Because her powers are not working. And I was like, he said, there's nothing wrong with her mental. There's nothing wrong with her body. He said, everything's good. So I said, the only thing that could be possible, maybe she's about to be pregnant. That's what I was thinking, because maybe her powers are getting drained somewhere else. And I was right. At the end, it shows that she's pregnant. So that was a cool little after credit. And wow, Mark has to fight harder than ever now. He has to fight harder than ever. So we'll see. We'll see. He just has to be pushed. But I just want to see him already fighting hard and not having to be so pushed so to the end. But anyways, it's Dejo, know the name, spread love and light. Once again, I'm excited for Mortal Kombat 2, so we'll keep signing off with the Get Over Here. Peace out.
Get over here.